My latest video is about how I thought the review scores for The Little Mermaid from users, from audience goers, from moviegoers, audience, whatever. The audience review scores were inflated. It just seems unlikely, given the critical response and just given the controversy around the movie, that 95% of audiences gave it a favorable rating. I went and saw the movie, however, and actually, I really did enjoy it. I guess I am a sucker for The Little Mermaid in general. I really love the original, and I thought they did a pretty good job remaking this one. It's not perfect, but I do think the casting was really great. Halle Bailey, I think, does a phenomenal job. Both her singing and just her portrayal of Ariel, I thought was very endearing, and her singing voice is spectacular. I like the casting for Eric, and I think the voice actors for the creatures all did a great job. The original music, like Part of Your World, is so great, and they do a lovely job, adapting it for this movie. The Ursula song, "Poor Unfortunate Souls," is fantastic, and honestly, Melissa McCarthy does a great job as Ursula. She really hams it up. Really, almost feels like a cartoon character herself, which is fun. Javier Bardem as King Triton did a fine job. I like him as an actor, and although I don't think I ever would have cast him in that role. I think he did a fine job. But really, it was Halle Bailey and I cannot think of the name of the guy that plays Eric, and Melissa McCarthy that really take this movie and make it special. Where this movie fails, oh man, I think probably two ways. The two gripes I have. The animated creatures like Sebastian and Skuttle and all that. I don't like how I know they're live action movies. I just don't love that they take these characters and make them look so realistic. Like they lose all their the fun, like in the original Sebastian and these characters, they have such they have such expressive faces, cartoon faces. And here they're just like, they're just fish, it's and a bird, and they don't look unique at all. And it's just that you lose a lot of the fun from the animated movies. And I wish they would just ham it up, just make these creatures look like cartoon creatures, and just have fun with it. The movie itself is very bright and very colorful. There's lots of great dancey, fun, vibrant colors and mood. The whole thing, but then you just lose all of that with these animated creatures that just feel so stiff and lifeless. So I just don't think that's great art direction. I just don't understand. Just because it's live action. I mean, hell, years ago we had Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and that has actual cartoons next to live action people. I mean, we could do something like that with CGI and still have the fun animated style. And then there's a few new songs, and the only one I liked, this is the one that everyone's calling the worst song ever, but is Skuttle. Skuttle has this little rap she does that I guess Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote, and I thought it was very cute and funny. I chuckled. I thought it was kind of goofy, but fun for a kids movie. The other two songs, Prince Eric's song and Ariel's new song, did not click for me at all. I thought they were pretty bad, pretty forgettable. There's no hooks, no. Especially compared to the soaring grandeur of something like Part of Your World, or the fun bits, and Kiss the Girl. And so the new music just really felt like duds. These songs were duds, and that's too bad. I think that really highlights sort of how special those early Disney animated movies, not early, but like the Disney animated movies from The Little Mermaid to The Lion King, those were really special. They had really great music. And so far, in none of the live-action movies have they been able to add new songs that were as good. And that's true for Beauty and the Beast. One thing that this did better than Beauty and the Beast is these actors could really sing, really, really sing, and that was nice. Halle Bailey really can belt one out. There was other little changes that I thought were good. Probably the best change from the original was giving Ariel and Prince Eric more time to fall in love. I thought that was handled really well. There's a scene where he learns her name, the way that they're talking about constellations, and she's able to convey Ariel from the constellation Aries. And it's really cute, actually. It's a cute little scene, and there's just a lot more that goes into that aspect. It's kind of rushed or glossed over in the movie, in the animated movie. So that was nice. So there were some things that I think they did better. Is the movie, people will want to, is the movie woke? Yes, definitely. It's very, very racially diverse, and I think it's fine. I think it works just fine. They kind of create this weird hybrid, like European / Caribbean tropical island kingdom, and it's just, it's very it's as racially diverse as modern, New York City or something. I don't really care. It's just a fantasy, and I think there are some funny things, like I don't know how King Triton has all these daughters that are all from different racial backgrounds, but they all have the same mother. Like, I guess mermaids don't have the same genetics as we do. It was a little surprising to see Prince Eric's mother was black, since he's white, but it turns out he was rescued from a shipwreck when he was a baby, so that explains that. It does in some ways. It feels like, well, they just went as far as they could in that direction as possible, and I guess if you're gonna do it, just do it. But other than that, it is the same fundamental story as the original film, and has the same message and the same outcome, and it's very, it had a very sweet, bittersweet ending. I always felt, I think the father-daughter stuff tugs at my heartstrings a lot, because I am a father, I have a daughter, so she's getting older, so I definitely felt a little emotional at the end there. I really enjoyed it. I think overall, yes, these live action remakes do feel kind of like a cash grab, but also this was one of the better ones, if not the best one to date. And I wish they'd all been this good. And I still think that those audience scores are inflated. I just do. I don't think that this is a 95% movie, but I don't think it's like a 67% movie either. Maybe like a 7.5. I don't know. I don't usually do scores, but that's probably where I'd put it. A B- or a C+. A lot of fun, but not something that I'm like, going to go see again. So that's my take. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Peace.